You could say that your characters are the most important in this film because you're the comic characters, and without you, it's some kind of Eugene O'Neill tragedy or something, or at least a soap opera, because it could have been a really weighty film about someone whose daughter is sleeping with your best friend. Was that comedy always in the screenplay, or did you work out some of it once you started shooting?
Oh, I think it's absolutely in there. I mean, it's our job to bring that to life. But I think
I think Jay and Ian, the writers, knew that they needed that balance to make it watchable, make it entertaining, and everybody knows that funny works better than.
I think our characters are also sort of the nexus of the behavior, that sort of conflict of like, okay, how are we supposed to react to this as, you know, civilized moral people, and then how do we actually react? And I think that you see that in this couple in a much more dramatic way than, I mean, that's sort of our function, I think, if you're talking about it in a sort of technical terms of storytelling. And you know, conflict is always funny, and you know what you think you're supposed to do and then what you actually do.
And she tells him, like, you do something, you're the man, you're supposed to do something about this, and then
perfect example is that scene where I go across the street and punch Hugh, and you know, it's like clearly something I think that I'm supposed to do. She tells me to do it, and I know that that's it, but you know, my heart's not in it. You know, I don't know how to do it. I love him. I'm deeply confused.
That's the interesting thing about your character, I think, that most people would say, I'd go shoot that guy, or at least punch him. And the character's kind of conflicted. So how did you make that guy believable?
Well, it's on the page. To me, it was just, you know, and actually, I think that there's something about Terry. It's one of those characters sort of beautifully underwritten. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the life is in the silences, and you know, he's not a very verbal guy. He's not confrontational either, and so this is very much new territory. This is all new territory for him. You know.
I don't think emotions or human interaction. He's better with his gadgets and.
I'm better in a very prescribed. You know, it's like literally there's railroad tracks in his life that take him places that he always goes, and you know.
But I think having gone through this, now he's forced to.
He's derailed. Yeah. Sorry. But you're bringing this is gold you're getting, Karen. You're bringing this all out of us. This is really an alive discussion.
You've been waiting to spill all of this for a year.
Exactly.
And your character starts off being kind of willfully blind. And what does she learn during the course of this?
I think she only sees what she wants to see. She sees for her daughter only what she wants for her. She thinks she knows best. She doesn't see any. She is totally willfully blind. And I think after this incident, she's forced to re-examine everything, especially herself. What she all of a sudden sees her husband in a new light and sees her daughter for who she really is, not who she wants her to be, which is always a huge mistake parents make, I think. And she has a chance at having a real relationship again, a very happy, emotionally connected, sexually charged relationship with her husband.
You said it, baby.
Was anything improvised on set?
Yeah, absolutely, and with the encouragement and consent of the filmmakers. You know, they're you know, the best possible situation you can be in is where you love the script and it's all on the page, but there's an atmosphere of permission, you know, and
trust. And
we always made sure we got one just the way it was written, and then we were also encouraged to you know, have more fun, you know.
And what made you want to do this?
The players involved, wanting to work with Oliver, and Catherine, and Hugh, and I'd never worked with Leighton or Adam or Alia, but would again in a heartbeat. They're wonderful actors, but it's so important in a subject matter like this. It's all about the chemistry with the actors, and I'm huge fans of everyone in this movie, and especially Oliver. I'd known him and wanted to play with him, knew we had good chemistry.
We worked together a lot. It's just so much fun when you not only truly enjoy each other's company, but that I mean, I could watch Allison, you know, tie and untie shoes.
Well, that could happen. You could probably arrange that.
Yeah, it probably would be really fun. But But for me, what drew me to the narrative is this idea that traditionally in a story like this, it all sort of leads up to the naughty revelation, which happens on page 100. And in this movie, it happens on page 30, and it's about how we all react. And again, it's about how you think we're going to react, and then how we actually do. And I think the brilliant thing that the filmmakers do is that they actually don't editorialize. They just they don't approve or disapprove of the behavior. They just have an appreciation for the mysterious ways in which people react to things, and the mysterious nature of fulfillment. And that
is the interesting thing about this film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Cheers.